Right in front of the brass.
During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem.
Are you dehydrated?
That's a problem.
I feel like you're probably dehydrated.
Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy. and
The
really
air smells like rotten eggs.
and really sleepy and sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday afternoon. It's your boys. We're back from the weekend, the freaking weekend. We're here. We're queer, I guess.
And yeah, everything's
We're
probably
still at war with Iran.
Everything's worse than probably Friday already. So yeah, God, things are getting worse all the time.
You guys are so pessimistic.
Yeah.
How much is gas?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They repoed my car.
Yeah.
I guess I could ask the repo guy.
You could say I'm pessimistic, but here's the problem. It's like things don't really go so good.
Oh,
So who's the asshole now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just a matter of perspective.
I'm trying to. I got so much stuff. Like it's not fun stuff. It's sad stuff. No, that's not true. I do have a fun Bongino clip that we will be playing. That one's a fun one. Well, let's hear
I'm
how Trump.
sure it's super fun for good reasons.
Yes.
Керівник, головна особа. Не забуваймо, ми...
Why is it in? No, I'm going to just. That's the wrong one. Let's try this.
It's extra truth.
Mr. President, do you know whether Joe Kent was leaking?
Do you know whether Joe Kent was leaking? Is what they asked him. Okay, are you ready for the answer, everybody? It's Mersh knows the answer because we were talking off air.
Can I guess?
But let's see if you guys could guess what possibly the answer to this could be. Go ahead.
He's gonna go. I don't know. I haven't checked, or some kind of like literally leaking joke.
No, it's worse.
Look, I'm not a fan of the guy. If you look at, and you never cover this, if you look at his truths or whatever he went on, if it's extra truth, if you look at his truths...
Nobody uses truth.
Stop trying to work that in.
Nobody uses truth. What are you doing?
I mean,
That's
stop,
so
man.
embarrassing.
Stop. He was
It gets good. Get ready.
all for everything. All of a sudden, he wasn't. He was a man that
Do you know what they try to get him with today? At one point, he was a registered Democrat.
I met at Dover. He came in his
like
wife...
Trump?
Shut up.
Skill. He remarried fairly quickly.
Oh, okay. Hear this again.
What?
Sorry. Guys, this part's the most important part. The question is, do you think Joe Kent is a leaker? The answer is...
At Dover. He came and his wife was killed.
He came when his wife was killed.
He remarried fairly quickly.
He remarried fairly quickly. Guys, he remarried for... Hey, how long do you think he waited to remarry? What do you think fairly quickly is? Come on, just any guess.
10
Anybody.
years.
4 years. He waited 4 years to remarry.
The
And
bastard.
Really quickly, bro, what the fuck does he...
If Melania died, Trump would bring a date to the funeral.
Yeah, he would.
His wife was killed,
He would.
and I felt badly for him. He ran for Congress, he lost.
His wife was killed. I feel badly for her.
He ran for Congress again, and he lost. I said, you know, he's a guy, nice guy.
Then why'd you hire him for your count? If he's such this fucking loser, like, right? Like, you hired him. Why'd you hire this loser?
Like a very nice guy. I met him. He was pretty heartbroken. Pretty. But I said, you know, it's a shame. He ran for Congress twice.
Are you
Call him
implying
up,
that he
give him a
doesn't
job
care
in
that
the
his
White
wife
House.
is dead?
Smart.
Yeah, pretty. He was pretty sad that his wife died.
I guess.
They gave him a job in the White House, and this is what he does to me.
You gave him a job in the White House, stupid.
And this is what he does to me.
To me. Here's what he does to me. You know what I'm sick of? And I'll tell you this. Because even, you know, and I understand, listen, I understand what Joe Kent is doing here. I'm not stupid. Very similar to, well, Tucker no longer. I just saw he's done with MAGA. Like, he's actually done. Like, now he's just done. But Kent is doing what Tucker was trying to do. And I think this used to work. This is why they're doing it. So to be fair, last time, and I'm not talking about the July airstrike, but remember the Trump's first term when they were trying to get him to bomb Iran, and we covered on the show. Tucker called him, and it was literally a Tucker phone call, like, don't do it, and he didn't do it, right? You used to be able to, with Trump, say, you're so smart, you'll figure it out, you're being lied to, and that would work.
It's not working anymore.
Kent's trying to do that right now, and I know why he's trying to do that, because in his mind, he's just trying to stop this war as quickly as fucking possible, and you try... Guys, this whole being nice to Trump thing that you guys are trying to do, let me just be clear, it's not going to work anymore. You can't. You cannot... You can't do that. You can't go like, oh, he was manipulated. Look, yes, listen... Does Israel have way too much power? Absolutely. We're going to cover some of it in a little bit here in a second. 100%. No questions asked. But every time the people that are like still like riding this weird fence with Trump currently are doing the whole like, well, Israel, yes, Israel's a piece of shit. You're right. But at the end of the day, he's the guy, right? He's the guy. And if you're the guy and you're getting walked over, this falls on you, bro. You're letting it happen. Now, why are you letting it happen, bro? I don't fucking know. I really don't.
I genuinely believe he's being blackmailed at this point. There's just no other explanation.
I believe he's being blackmailed, and I believe that I don't think here's my theory.
I don't even think it's kid fucking. I just think he's being blackmailed.
I don't.
I think it's someone in his family. I think there's something on someone in his family.
You know what I think? You know what I think happened? I think Trump came home one day, and there was a power presentation set up in his fucking living room. And there was a very thickly Israeli accented man with fucking a flipboard, and he was just flipping over angles we've never seen of pictures of assassinations they claim to not be involved in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Virgie, did the guy look something like this?
Exactly like that.
Doesn't even have the courtesy to speak English. It's translated. No, what this guy is saying, he's the IDF soldier that's saying that Iran was able to launch a missile. Let me read it at Eric Daughtry read stuff, because that's important to me, okay? Siren emoji. Breaking!
Well, you got to have the siren emoji.
Breaking! President Trump just scored total vindication on the world stage. It has been confirmed. Iran is capable of deploying ballistic missiles at Berlin, Paris, Rome, and other parts of Europe. By the way, the person telling you that is an IDF soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who people are also not really trusting.
Right. Okay, actually, and then... Okay, let's do this one here.
They say U.S. troops may well take Kharg Island. We believe in their ability to do so, but only to endure ballistic missile strikes, drone attacks, petrochemical smoke, all without a reliable means of obtaining logistical support. The result could be a grinding war of attrition. They talk about how far away they would be from resupply.
So this island that they're trying to take, the reason that we haven't taken the island, it would take a lot to maintain control of that island, because their missiles are far enough to hit that island. So then The person they're talking about, who's a military analyst, some Asian dude, was saying like, well, you could take the island, but then if you take the island, you have to take the beach because you just take a launch from the beach to the island.
Of course.
The problem is if you take the beach, then you have to take the
some of the
mountains.
inland, yeah,
then you got to
because-
take the mountains. So then you have to do what? Ground invade them. There's no way to take this island without it precipitating in ground invasion.
Means of obtaining logistical support. The result could be a grinding war of attrition. They talk about how far away they would be from resupply.
I'm sort of tired of all this armchair quarterbacking. This has been an amazing military operation. God bless the fallen.
But it's a difference when we talk about troops on the ground.
I trust the Marines, not that guy.
Why am I hearing sirens in a set of a Fox News thing? It's kind of weird.
Budget cuts,
I guess. But also, wait till you see the other thing. Oh, what? Well, you're going to see budget cuts in a second. But this, notice what they do. The guy made a pretty good point. It's not a point of like, I trust the Marines or don't. Okay, fine. Then go have one of these Marines explain to me how they're going to control this island without then having to control the beach and then the mountain. That's all I want to know. How are you going to do it? Instead of saying, I trust. I don't trust any of you.
I trust DOD. We got two.
Yeah, I trusted them too when they said they're weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Remember that?
Fucking, I love that. Like, they still think it's a good idea to bring out Lindsey Graham to sell us on this.
Marine Expeditionary Unit sailing to this island. We did Iwo Jima. We can do this.
Hey,
Hey, no, hold on real quick. Virgil, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me how many Americans' lives...
Oh, 6,000.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. No, I was just curious.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, we could. I mean, technically, we could. Look, I'm not telling you that we can't do this, okay? I do absolutely believe that if we were to deploy all of our, and I'm talking about all of our fucking military, leaving us vulnerable everywhere else, okay? Yeah, probably. We could take the islands, the mountains, and over time, it would take a very long time. But then we would have to leave. And how do you do that?
Oh, suddenly.
Okay.
Out of nowhere.
Suddenly?
No announcement.
No, but at least people aren't going to be hanging off of cargo planes, right? No? Okay.
Just one day we go. Well, just one day out of nowhere we just go. Everyone, wake up! Wake up! We're leaving right now. We're leaving right now. Get on the big
But
plane.
my wife's in town. What do I
Doesn't
do?
matter.
Leave.
Banging
Also-
a metal ladle inside of a fucking pot.
I love
Ding,
that he
ding,
says
ding, ding,
we-
ding. Wake up! Come on, let's go.
I noticed Lindsay said we were at Iwo Jima. Lindsey Graham was born 1955, 10 years after.
He wasn't in anything.
Motherfuckers in camos and like with one boot on, getting on the cargo plane. Like I didn't have time. They didn't let me grab my second
Still
boot.
getting yelled at because their bed wasn't made correctly when they left.
We're going now.
The Marines. My money's always on the
And then
Marines.
they go, wait, what about all our assets and our translators and all of our locals that work with us? And we're like,
Yeah, see, they're all pedophiles, so we worked with all the pedophiles so that when we left, we didn't have to care.
so now all the other pedophiles are going to kill these pedophiles that used to work for us.
Yeah, but
it all
then
kind of works
but,
out.
But then there's the pedophile from this country that was blackmailing our pedophiles in the government to get us to go to war with other pedophiles in the Middle East.
Listen, we're saying the word pedophile a lot, and I just want to make it clear that even though we have Lindsey Graham on the screen, it has nothing to do with Lindsey Graham.
No.
We're in no way saying that Lindsey Graham is a pedophile.
Lindsey Graham, there is absolutely no proof that Lindsey Graham is a pedophile.
Lindsey Graham's not a pedophile. He fucks barely adult men.
Yeah, which is completely legal.
It's completely
100%.
They're probably
Distasteful,
legal.
sure.
Yeah.
That's why they got rid of the wheelchair guy, because he wouldn't let him fight. He wouldn't let Lindsey Graham fuck him in the ass, and Lindsey Graham's like, "What does it matter? You're not going to feel it anyway." And that's true. Not true. That's not true. I don't want to get sued. It's not true. Okay? But if somebody were to tell you that story, would you believe it? Probably. Weren't they having sex in the halls of Congress?
Probably.
Probably.
They were
I don't know.
actually they were.
They were having butt sex.
We watched it.
I want to point out.
Yeah,
Even though Lindsey Graham is on the screen, we are not saying Lindsey Graham has ever had any sort of sexual relations in the halls of Congress, okay? We don't think that's true. We do not know if that is true. We just cannot in any way prove that, okay?
Yeah. Remember, Hey, remember when they had gay sex in the halls of Congress, and then your favorite right-wing influencer
Yeah, all the conservatives.
graphically showed you?
I also want to point out that
Conservatives going, no, you will look at this.
I also want to point out that there's this disgusting rumor that Lindsey Graham hangs around the congressional daycare even though he doesn't have any kids. That rumor is completely unfounded.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That is
Stop
not true.
spreading these kind of lies.
He doesn't lick his lips when he looks through the window.
No.
That's not him. That's not the guy. That's a different guy, okay? I'm really sick. These are our elected officials. We have to treat them with some sort of decorum.
You take the island or you blockade the island. But I know this. The day we control that island, this regime, this terrorist regime, has been weakened. It will die on a vine. And here's what I want to do. I want to get with Chris.
That's because, again, as Roy said earlier, the day we control that island is the day we literally control all of Iran.
Because we will have no fucking choice.
I want to sprint to peace. As the war winds down, I want peace to ramp up.
He's a peace guy.
What?
The reason we don't have Saudi Arabia and Israel making peace is October the 7th, 2023, Iran through Hamas attacked Israel, stopping North.
Yeah, it was Iran. That's
Now
why they
was
have all those-
Iran through Hamas attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
It was Iran.
Who
it was
created
Iran.
Hamas, though?
Well,
Yeah, it was-
Israel technically, but that's not.
Okay.
It was Iran, Bappa. Never mind all of the Chinese AKs and Chinese fucking paragliders they came in on.
They probably just got those on Temu.
Yeah, to be honest.
Look, to be fair, Virgie, I could buy that stuff right now, dude.
Normalization. I want to take up and.
I could buy that stuff and a knockoff Eagles jersey right now, dude. They should have, if they would have also October 7th paraglided in fake NFL jerseys, then we would have known it was Temu for sure. 100%.
The Hamas dude comes into the cave with like a big Temu box and just goes, "Hey boys, the paragliders are here."
Is my Michael Vick jersey in there?
Ooh, is my fake JBL that sounds like a cell phone from a Nokia speaker? Is it in there? Is that in there as well?
There's a 50%. There is a 50% chance it will not sink.
The Bluetooth recorder is ready.
Oh,
fucking
Oh, praise be Allah. My Labubu is here. My ninth wife will love it.
Well, kids love those. That's why. Sorry.
It's horrible there.
It's terrible. Look, guys, this is my point. I'm not defending Iran or anything over here. You're not going to catch me defending Palestine. They all suck. I just don't want to be in the neighborhood. I don't care. I'm not on the Crips or Blood side. What I'm doing is rolling up my windows, locking my door, and driving through that neighborhood as fast as I can.
Yeah.
That's how I treat this.
Or just not driving through the
Or
neighborhood
don't
at all.
go, yeah. Don't listen to Waze. You'll get there fast, but you might die.
We don't care that Israel is bombing Palestine. We care that we're paying for the fucking bombs.
That's
Yes.
the problem.
And also delivering the bombs. And also guarding the bombs.
Right. And also our soldiers are dying because of the bombs. Remember when they shot Kuwait charter planes down?
Whoops.
Whoops-it-easy.
Happens.
The best meme that's ever been made by human hands is the fucking Middle Eastern rockets firing at each other.
Yeah, and it
my
says your
tax
tax
money.
stuff. Yeah, my
Some-
also my
somehow
tax money.
also my tax money.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable, bro.
Oh, man. Imagine if terrorist groups use our own weapons to fight us. That'd be crazy, right?
Man, that'd be wild.
All right. I think it's about time to listen to the fucking president.
מוקדם יותר היום שוחחתי עם ידידנו הנשיא טראמפ. הנשיא טראמפ מאמין שיש סיכוי
But they believe there's a chance
למנף את
to
ההישגים
leverage
הכבירים של
tremendous
צה"ל וצבא
achievements
ארצות
of the
הברית
IDF
כדי
and the
לממש
U.S. I love how the IDF comes before the U.S.
Yeah, and also, you know, they
I
helped a
guess
little
these
bit.
little losers over here, these fucking dorks.
את יעדי המלחמה
In order to
בהסכם.
achieve the war objectives in the agreement, an agreement that will safeguard our vital interest. At the same time, we continue to attack both in Iran and in Lebanon. Nice.
Yeah,
אנחנו
that's
קודשים את
your
תוכנית
thing.
הטילים ותוכנית הגרעין.
Israel's fighting in wars that it doesn't even know it's in. Like, that's how many wars they're in right now. Ah, fuck. So, did you see this?
Fucking BB goes, we're in Yemen, we're in Lebanon and Yemen, and a Jew comes in and he taps him on the shoulder and goes, oh, Lebanon is next week.
Oh, and they're also talking about parts of Turkey, don't forget.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Cool. Okay, here we go. So, these are some people that were... Did you see the Dan Bongino clip?
Recent one, no.
Okay, Dan Bongino was. Do you have any more info on this, Virgie? Because I caught the. Danny Bongos was walking down at some sort of event, right?
Yeah.
And some other dudes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who these people are. I don't know all these other fucking shows. Other fucking. I want to say other streamers or other former whatever guys. Regardless of who they were, listen to what they said and listen to Danny Bongo's reply. Okay, here you go.
Don't be a coward, Dan.
Hey, you're going to be trespassing on the property, okay? This might be, you might feel like you're...
God's watching you, man.
But this is...
Remember, we reap what we sow. God's watching us. Go all out against the deep state. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of Satan, man. I'm telling you.
Volunteer. You're a big shit.
I'm ready.
Why don't you do it?
I'm ready.
Why don't you volunteer? You quit.
Yeah.
You quit.
You know why somebody had the balls to come up and talk shit to Dan Bongino?
Why?
Because this is a Florida event.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he lives in West Palm, dude.
God's watching us. Go all out against the deep state. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of Satan, man. I'm telling you.
Volunteer. You're a big shit.
I'm ready.
Why don't you do it?
I'm ready to be in Congress.
Why don't you put your name
I'm ready. I plan on it.
Go volunteer.
I'm not afraid of Hillary. I'm not.
Go
God bless you, man.
volunteer, start a podcast like me. You'll change the world.
I'm here in love, Dan.
How much money is getting wasted with sheriff's deputies, like
Protecting
escorting
Dan
him?
Bongino?
Yeah, is that like an official thing?
Probably not.
Joe's.
So, can I show you Dan Bongino's reply? Because he's so funny. These are the people that were doing it. Apparently, who did this? Someone AI'd them as, like, in dresses, the people that confronted him. So that was his big comeback.
Got him.
He looks sick, though. Doesn't Danny Bongos look kind of sick?
He looks like something's going on.
Something's going on, yeah.
Literally every one of those dudes looked like they could beat Dan Bongino's ass
'Cause they can.
wearing the dress.
Yeah. Dan Bongino going in on Joe Kent a little bit more, too. Old Danny Bongos.
Joe's a liar. Joe's full of shit. Joe's just making that up.
When you have the...
I mean, didn't you also quit?
18 intelligence agencies saying without a doubt that Iran is not working towards a nuclear weapon, and the Defense Intelligence Agency doing battle damage assessment, which is what the DIA really specializes in, is having these military-based assessments. That's what I'm going to go with. Being influenced by the IAEA or by another government, Israel in this case, saying like, oh no, even though you conducted Midnight Hammer and your 18 intelligence agencies say that their nuclear capability is gone, they're still somehow digging out from the rubble, and they're going to be able to assemble 10 bombs in 2 weeks. Again, sorry, I'm going with with what the director of national intelligence said, and she's saying that based on the research and the analysis and the rigorous debate of 18 intelligence agencies.
That is factually incorrect.
Okay, let me ask you a question here, just real quick. Who do you think had more knowledge about what they're doing? The director of counterintelligence or the deputy director of the FBI? You see, because you're more in this country, you deal with this in the FBI. You didn't do anything. Specifically, you, Dan, didn't do shit. You took vacations and stuff. But I'm going to fucking side on like the director of national intelligence who has the highest level of clearance currently.
Kent is lying to your face. Matter of fact, just before we came on the air, this is a little over a minute, this clip, but it's worth your time. Donald Trump was asked about Joe Kent's ridiculous claims.
And then he made fun of his dead wife. I know, we saw it, Danny. Danny
saw it.
Bongos, we saw it in front of his dead wife, dude. We saw it. It's cool.
That the Iranians, who maintain 440 kilograms of 60% enriched material, they don't need 60% for anything but one single purpose. What do you think it is? Nuclear medicine?
No, the reason they're doing it, you fucking retard, and the reason that they're not developing a nuclear bomb but still wants to enrich this is because the last guy, Gaddafi, who was left without a bomb and without being able to make one, they sodomized him with a fucking knife because he tried to make his own currency. That's what happened. That's actually what happened. So the same reason that we're not attacking attacking North Korea because they have a nuke. Iran's like, look, we won't have a nuke, but just in case, we want to be ready to have one. Hey, we're a country too. We're allowed to have things. And they're not. Because remember, when they said Iran was going to have a nuke, then when they destroyed the nuke, then Israel shifted the narrative to, well, they're enriching uranium. So that's enough.
Yeah, you want to know what this war is all about, actually?
Mm.
And it's nice that you bring up Gaddafi because it's the same thing. You want to know why this is happening? Because just like Gaddafi, Iran has its own bank.
Yeah.
And it's free from the current financial institution paradigm where fucking everybody has to be on the central banking fucking network. It's the last place in the world where you can have payment processing and shit that's in the dark.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
It's what Bitcoin actually is, or what Bitcoin pretends it is what the Iranian bank actually is.
The other thing,
that can't happen.
The other thing is this narrative that Lindsey Graham likes to do this stuff, and the evangelicals do this. That like all these people, like these barbarians that live in a cave, they're not, man. These are not. Iran is not that country. I'm not saying, look, I am no fan of them in any way, but you're not dealing with a bunch of cave dwellers here,
these
man.
people have been around, dog.
The reason that you're worried about them is because they are capable of making this bomb, and that's what you're scared of. They're just not.
They're cave dwellers, but they're cave dwellers who have been trained and fucking taken care of by fucking Russia and China for the past fucking how long? Like fucking 80 years or some shit?
Dread Clown donated $5 and says, happy you recovered from your cum-related injuries, Royce. Hope you had a good MegaCon. I did. For both. Scoop says, Mersh, without these sunglasses, feels like I'm watching ROTC circa 2022.
I know. I forgot to put them on. I was driving.
Genocide Circus says, the siren for Lindsey Graham as he currently is being treated for extreme dehydration and grievous injuries of the genitals. Genocide Circus, they order the gliders on Temu, and then they either tiny toy model gliders or glossy photographs of gliders. Gamma Cat said, $20, Mersh. You could be waking up every day to Laura Loomer's magnificent fish breath.
Oh.
Royce, you could be 400 pounds, and Marie could be rolling you around Disney. What happened to you guys?
Horrible.
Anything on YouTube?
Yeah, Scarface for 5 said, glad to see Royce recovered from the Coom overdose and that there was no brain damage. And I'm glad. We're all
It's
happy.
bad for the brain. It causes dementia.
It really does.
Is that why women are retarded?
Yeah, actually.
Makes sense. Okay, so
yeah.
CNN has made the most hilarious
Have
and
you seen what
pathetic
CNN
attempt
did?
in television history.
This is great.
To try to connect with audience members to hold on to the few
Now
hundred
you
thousand.
see Anderson Cooper sitting there with a podcast microphone in front of him?
Yeah.
Well, he's not the only one.
Viewers that they still have left, hoping to LARP as podcasters, since everybody knows that podcasters have far more viewers.
Well, here, check it out.
Now, does that overt threat from Iran, does it change the calculus in any way from U.S. law enforcement?
So now instead of sitting at the anchor desk, which, by the way, they paid so much money for that studio, they set up a bunch of podcast mics in the back, and now they're doing that. They're using much cheaper equipment instead of the fucking, by the way, $1 million studio that they spent their money on. Oh boy!
To be clear, this is not some
It gets
like
better. It gets better. Hold
last
on.
week. But wait, there's
this
more.
is so good.
Tell us, Jake Tapeworm, what
us
the
out.
heck is going on here?
So you're probably wondering what's going on, why we're in my office for the first hour of the lead today.
You can tell he's a cool dude. Look at all the tchotchkes.
So
It's so
forced,
put together. Yeah.
it's an experiment. This is my actual desk where I do my actual work.
Where? On what part? Oh,
Wow,
I'm sorry.
your work.
Sir, I'm looking at all the stuff on your desk. Where on your desk
Where do you actually do
where
work?
Where do you put a laptop down? Why do you have a landline? Where do you do
I
work
couldn't
next to
fit-
your porcelain figurines of horses?
I couldn't fit a cup of coffee on your desk.
No, I'd be afraid, dude. I would. This is a nightmare for me because I move my hands a lot, so I'd be knocking things all over.
Not the desk in the studio. And we thought we would bring you into the space where me and my team do our actual journalism.
So great.
This is the phone I order Chinese food on.
This is the phone I tell my assistant to order Chinese food from.
To
yes.
be fair, I pick up the phone and then I
I
tell
go,
the
Karen, do
assistant,
me a favor.
Go get Chinese food.
Thank you. But like, These fucking retards. There's some asshole in CNN in the back goes, I have an idea. Joe Rogan is kicking our ass. Theo Von's destroying us. All these podcasters are fucking killing us.
You know what I figured out? Everyone loves Joe Rogan. You know why?
Why is that?
Because he does his show from his office. What?
Guys, it's not the location of where you're doing the show, man. What are you doing here? This is so cringe. This is something like Fox would do. Like, what a cringe thing to do.
And plan the show every day. So here we are giving it a shot.
He's got a bobblehead and little action figures there on his desk, which are very common amongst YouTubers, trying to blend in.
You know what you don't have? You need neon lighting behind you, a YouTube black.
With us normal people.
You need a
Remember,
ring,
they
you need
fired
a ring light.
Hell yeah.
Several of their primetime hosts.
I don't
hoping
trust
to clean
anyone
up.
unless I can see the circle in their eyes reflecting back at me. I need to see the ring camera circle or the light circle.
Okay. News Nation. So you know News Nation, right? The one where fucking Como went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's having their host LARP pretend to be podcasters. Another cable network, News Nation, which is billing itself as like a centrist network. They're not right wing like Fox and Newsmax. They're not.
Do you want to know where Bill O'Reilly went to die? Go to News Nation.
Exactly.
You know how many viewers Chris Cuomo gets on News Nation? I mean, for his nightly show, like how much?
I don't.
You don't even want to guess. I know you. You don't even want to guess because you're going to be afraid it's way too much no matter what you say. 150,000. That's it. Max.
Left wing like MSN.
By the way, not 150,000 homes. 150,000 people.
ABC or MS Now and CNN, they can be trusted because they're right in the center. Even though they hired Chris Cuomo, Fredo, after he got fired from CNN, to be the face of the network on their key primetime show, where he gets about 150,000 to 250,000 viewers. So they are in the cable news game, and they're telling you, don't trust these podcasters.
So this woman did an entire segment on why we shouldn't listen to podcasters. Now, keeping in mind, one of them is Tucker Carlson, who was a news anchor forever, and the other one's Megyn Kelly, who, again, news anchor forever.
They're just podcasters, especially the top podcasters who eclipse them by 10 times the viewership, like Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly.
If you spend too much time on Twitter or get your news from the liberal mainstream media, you may have gotten the impression that the president's supporters are abandoning him in droves over
They are.
Operation Epic Fury, his war to prevent your grandchildren from having to face off against a nuclear-armed Iran.
That's his war. He's stopping your grandchildren from having to face off with Iran. Instead, your current children need to die for it.
Let me correct you there. To prevent Israeli grandchildren from having to deal with a nuclear Iran.
Our hapless president has been dragged into this war against his will by the nefarious Bibi Netanyahu, according to people like Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Megyn Kelly.
The former director of national security and counterintelligence.
You know about this? How about me? Like, I don't need to be swayed by any of these people. So you're not going to sway me because I'm just like, no, I agree with them.
Joe Kent.
Actually, according to Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, who then backtracked on those statements when they realized that they let the cat out of the bag, and that then lent.
Mainstream media has been only too happy to amplify these characters.
Actually,
characters. These are wacky characters.
Levin and Ben Shapiro have been amplifying these characters by accidentally engaging in the Streisand effect by endlessly attacking them, which is only causing more people to be interested in what it is.
Like this?
To what we're seeing with our modern-day isolationists.
So what I do is I talk really low.
And then I build up.
And then I just start yelling. Because I get worked up, because if I'm yelling, you have to believe me.
Is there a massive national backlash against the heinous things that Carlson and Owens and Bannon and their ilk are saying, this cabal?
They're a cabal now. The people who got Trump elected, by the way.
It's a cabal now. Now you're part of an evil cabal if you just...
Yeah, you know what? You're not... I don't know. The thing is, the real reason they're not even caring that much is they're going to do what they want anyway. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't They don't give a fuck if you're on board, and you could call out the hypocrisy if you want. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They're going to get what they want. And now, again, the only thing I want to know is, what is it? Like, what specifically do they have on Trump? That I am kind of curious about. Just so, out of curiosity, why we're doing all this stuff. But I don't know. And then again, when you do this stuff and you don't tell us why it's happening, then, of course, people start making up their own reasons. Then you definitely are compromised. Because if it was fucking Kamala doing this or Biden, none of you would be shutting the fuck up about it. Did you see what Trump said about ICE agents to go help the TSA? Because, the TSA lines were 4 or 5 hours, I think, now in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's got to be a fucking
Well, TSA
nightmare.
agents are expected to get some help from ICE officers.
This is what I paid for ICE to do.
Yeah, because remember, Trump was already caught saying that he wants to tone down some of the deportations.
TSA agents are expected to get some help from ICE officers at airports across the country, including in Atlanta today, as those long lines continue because of the partial federal shutdown.
If they were to go do that in like fucking San Antonio, the airport would completely empty out. Yes. There would be no line.
Atlanta News First reporter Mary Kate Hamilton is live at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. And Mary Kate, is it any better today than it was over the weekend?
Well, it's not, Rick. I wish I could say that it was, but really it's the new normal here. You can see lines still incredibly long. The
Frozen?
airport is still congested, and this just in, right around 5:15, we were making our way through the airport.
I would just drive right now with this shit going on.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on where I need to go. Like, if it's still like West Coast, obviously you're gonna fly. But
I think it's what did Owen Benjamin say? If it's under 1,000 miles, he's driving.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
about right.
100,000's reasonable.
Yeah.
And we were able to see ICE agents and Homeland Security Investigations officers.
Even if it take extra time, even if I have to stop and get a cheap hotel in between and just, you know what I mean? Get a shower and some sleep, and it just takes a little more and costs a little more. I don't care, bro. Going through this is a fucking nightmare.
I get like fucking anxious. Did you see that even at the Orlando airport, the clear and the pre-check had a humongous line? Like, obviously not as long, but still that ridiculous line.
And I mean, isn't the whole point of flying that is to save time? Mm-hmm. It's the main reason you fly. It's to save time and to get somewhere quicker. But like, if I'm waiting 3, 4, 5 hours, now you're cutting into where I go. I could rent a car and I could be in Atlanta you know what I mean? In a few hours. If you were flying, let's say Orlando to Atlanta, and you just like realized how fucked it was, wouldn't you just
I drive.
I'll rent a car.
Atlanta?
I'll rent
driving.
a nice car, and I'm
driving.
cruise, right? Like, it's way better that way.
Fuck that. I'm driving. See,
You'll be there in a few
I got
hours.
one of those Teslas with self-driving? Fucking fuck that shit. I'm driving. Speaking of, you saw what Elon said, that he's willing to pay for all the TSA agents to go to work until the government's open. Could do that if they wanted to. And I was laughing because sometimes Elon does stuff that is like banning stuff by country. Fucking love that. Love that for Twitter. I love the beer.
Did they activate that?
It's going to. No, they're working on it. It's coming. But I'm really can't wait for
guess
that.
what? Hey, guess what? India and Nigeria, Thanos.
Boom, you're gone. But he said he would pay for that, and I was laughing because like no matter what you do, people just like somebody in the comment was like, "Yeah, Elon, you give all that money to drug rehabilitation places instead," and I'm like, bro, like somebody does, whether you like the guy or not, somebody does one nice thing and like, why aren't you doing the nice thing I want with your money? Look, man, I don't give a fucking shit about you junkies. I do need to be able to go to places.
I mean, I get all that, but yo, Elon, can I hold a couple dollars?
A couple bucks? Can I get a couple bucks?
I think the amount of money I would accept from you would be so shockingly low, you would agree to it.
Having a meeting with Atlanta police before they were deployed into the security lines to
I'd be
help.
like, yo, Elon, let me get like $20K. He'd be like, that's such a childishly small amount of money.
He has that in his pockets. Yeah, he doesn't even know here.
TSA
He gives you a bunch of crumbled up.
I'll be like when the boxing guy in The Wire asked Avon for was it $5,000 or whatever, and he's like, for his boxing gym, and he's like, how much? And he's like, well, like $10,000, and he's like, man, you just went through all that for $10,000. He's like, man, go get my man like $15,000. It's like someone when he says 10,000, the two drug dealers look at each other and go, "Come on, dude."
Again, President Trump announced yesterday that ICE agents would be sent to airports across the country. We were able to see they are here. I believe we do have some video. We may be able to show you that in the 6 o'clock hour.
What are they doing? Are they actually like doing the TSA's job? Or like they touching people's balls?
But the officers were in full uniform. They also
Yeah, but they
appeared
only do Mexicans.
Oh, that's nice.
to be fully armed. This morning, we've been speaking with travelers about ICE's presence here at the airport
Oh,
this
you
morning.
wanted deportations? Best I can do is making sure Mexican families get on their Spirit Airlines flight to Disney World.
That's important. Land. Mexicans go to land.
Many of them say TSA workers really do need help. However, they're unsure of whether ICE is the answer.
Yeah. Look, whether you like ICE or don't like ICE, I will say this: if we're just looking at it like take the whole like they should be deporting people out of it. Yes, ICE agents are qualified to stand there and make sure you're not bringing liquid on a plane. Like, look, I know what TSA agents' jobs
They're
are.
more qualified than a TSA.
Yeah, that's fine. They can handle it.
Unacceptable. I mean, just need Congress to get up, and do their
I'm
jobs.
getting breaking news. There's been an ICE agent involved shooting at the Orlando airport.
Of course.
But they've never really done their jobs the past number of years, so I don't expect it to improve.
Somebody was honking at them in their Kia Soul at Gate 3.
He went on to say that he worries that ICE agents are not going to be able to help TSA workers because they are not trained
Guys, being a TSA, have them watch the orientation video and give them bad pants. There you go. Boom, TSA agents.
There you go.
As TSA officers.
Royce, they're not called orientation videos anymore. They're called soy sauce flavor videos.
Thank you.
Are trained. I believe we
I
have
appreciate that. I want to be sensitive.
No problem, buddy.
that video now. And I do want to show you that, again, ICE agents and Homeland Security Investigations officers are here. Earlier
Hey,
this morning,
do you think it's a good economic indicator when there's just more feds in a building than actual travelers?
Yes.
This isn't sustainable, I don't think.
I counted
Are you talking about the United States of America?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
close to maybe a dozen of those officers here this morning. Again, they arrived around 5:15, around 5:30. They are now assisting. So we will see if that expedites the process at all this morning. Again, though, still an incredibly busy morning. Travelers I've been speaking with say they've been waiting in line for around 3 hours, and they do believe that there's another hour to go once they enter into the glass portion here of the security checkpoint. For now, live in Hartsfield, Jackson.
I can't even imagine if I had to fly now. Dr. Disrespect, how much for Sabrina Bricklayer over here to show her tits? Sabrina Bricklayer instead of Carpenter, I get it. Anything over on YouTube?
Let me see. I don't believe so. No, nobody likes us.
That's fair.
Thanks a lot, YouTube.
That's actually fair. I don't like us that much either. All right. Let's see. Have you seen what's happening in Daytona with spring break?
Oh, yeah. We watched a little bit of it last week, but yeah, it's gotten bad.
It's got worse.
Right now, Daytona Beach is trying to put a stop to spring break chaos.
Detectives investigated 4 shootings last weekend, and thousands of people showed up for an unsanctioned event on the beach. West News Bob.
It's called a cookout.
Yes.
Idiot.
Payson joins us live this morning from Daytona Beach, and Bob, city leaders are now expanding a curfew for teens.
Well, Susan, I went to this cookout and they made me what they called a plate.
Yeah, that curfew is now going to be even earlier, so teenagers won't be able to be out late at night. And that's just one of the things that the city leaders are looking at to try to calm things down here.
Have you tried putting Velcro on the ceiling?
Perhaps throw a basketball.
Mm-hmm. Well, that video shows some of the rowdy crowds here from this past weekend. Police say there were 4 shootings.
Rowdy?
Yeah, rowdy crowd.
Crowds.
Just a rowdy crowd.
In a 24-hour period, plus a
I know they're rowdy, but are they bowdy?
stampede that broke out on the beach during an event that was promoted online but not approved.
Daytona Beach takeover spring break. It was promoted online, but it was not sanctioned.
Approved by the city. Last night, the Daytona Beach City Commission met to pass a new emergency rule. It extends the curfew for unaccompanied teens. Anyone 17 and younger will have to be off the streets by 8 p.m. starting tomorrow. At that meeting last night, the police chief said that Daytona needs to get out of the business of spring break.
Daytona Beach. Daytona was out of the business of spring break for a while, by the way, because it did get bad. What I remember back in the long ago of Daytona, it used to be the place where Carson Daly would go, and they would have a beach house, and white people would be dancing. WCW sometimes with our wrestling matches there.
Yeah,
shit
spring
was
break.
awesome. It was fun, man. But see, back then we used to live in a hydro society. See, so for a while, then it started getting really bad. So Daytona did the Miami Beach thing and said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. That's just a metaphor. And then they realized, damn, we're Daytona, and the last hurricane usually ruined us. We need money, so they started spring break again. Now, I don't know if you know this about this area. If you're not a local, you don't know this, but historic black colleges are all around that area. All of them were around that area. So, or as they call it, the 13th grade.
Should no longer position itself as a spring break destination. It is not a decision against tourism, but a decision against unsanctioned, high-risk activity that strains resources, disrupts our community.
By the way, even when there's not spring break there, I was just in Daytona a few months ago. That city's barely holding on, barely holding on. If you go to the beach after the storm, because of where the shoreline is, there's these really big hotels that have been abandoned since the last big hurricane, have graffiti all over them. The beach is garbage. It's bad.
Places unnecessary demands on public safety personnel.
And that 8 p.m. curfew will only be enforced in the so-called special event zone. That is the sheriff's.
Oh, look at the Patron. Gee, without even seeing what they look like, looking at what they're throwing away, you know what they look like. Look at the bottles they're throwing away.
Yeah.
You know what they look like.
Office announced that this week. It's on the beach side here from University Boulevard down to Silver Beach Avenue in the south, and inside that zone, fines are doubled and cars can be impounded.
Yeah, cool. Let me show you the stuff, of course, the stuff that they should show you why people are fucking pissed. This is Daytona Beach. This is just a
Jesus Christ
camera, and I want you to watch what they're doing. Keep an eye, Mersh. Oh, they're staying strapped. Oh, look, they're staying strapped. Staying strapped.
Black people run, everybody runs. Chill.
Niggas
clutching.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, get on the side.
Another one.
Bro, niggas is clutching, bro. Niggas in the rain, the bag, got their bag, clutching the bag.
Dude,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's again, you can't.
I don't go to any of this stuff now.
No, why would you? Too old.
I'm too old.
I'm too old. Genocide Circus, just don't throw any folding chairs. I'll start a fight, and we can't help it. Stevens Lament says, I'm planning a trip to the U.S. next year, and I know that they're scanning social media. So I just want to say that President Trump is doing a great job on the war in Iran and a fantastic idea, and I love the Jews. Good job, man. It's smart. It is really smart. You really got to cover all your bases, dude. Trust me. And look, see, even if you do get lucky enough to get on an airplane, doesn't mean you're going to be safe.
Yo, what the fuck?
Overnight, New York's LaGuardia Airport closed after an Air Canada Express flight collided with a fire truck on the tarmac.
I don't know this story, and I could be wrong, but may I ask a question? Was it a female pilot or female firefighter?
We'll have to find out.
There's probably 200 police officers and emergency response vehicles, and that plane is suspended on top of a vehicle.
Stop, truck one. Stop. Stop, truck one. Stop.
Okay, so we do know it is the fire truck's fault. We do know that.
Air traffic data shows Air Canada Flight 8646 from Montreal landed at LaGuardia at 11:40 p.m. Sometime shortly after touching down, the plane collided nose first with a fire truck.
Bet you the people that were in fucking coach were like, good luck, first class.
Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle there. Just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
Images show the plane's nose destroyed. The entire plane tilted up into the air. LaGuardia closing down immediately. The FAA
Oh, look at the fire truck.
I'm
issuing
sure that helps.
a ground stop for all planes headed to the airport.
Delta 2603, go around. Runway
Virgie, can you tell me who's driving the fire truck? If there's any way to find that.
heading 2000.
Air traffic controllers scrambling to divert other planes.
LaGuardia Airport is closed at this time. No aircraft in or out.
Moments before the incident, the truck could be heard asking controllers for permission to cross a runway. A controller apparently giving permission.
Truck 1 and Company LaGuardia Tower requesting to cross.
Oh, no, it's not the truck's fault.
There you go. It's a guy.
The air traffic control told them to cross.
At Delta.
Truck 1 Company, cross for Delta.
Oh, it was the air traffic control guy told them to cross.
Truck 1 and Company crossing for at Delta.
Just last year, the FAA allowed airlines to operate fewer flights into New York due to congestion and air traffic control concerns.
Yeah, but the good thing about... Oh, she's super pretty. Yeah. The good thing about LaGuardia doesn't have a scary short runway.
Yeah, that is a fucking
Again,
nightmare
we've
airport.
learned
She's super pretty.
2 people were killed, 13 others were hospitalized with injuries. The pilot and co-pilot are among the victims.
Well, at least we don't have any shortages of pilots, so that's actually pretty cool that happened that way, because we have too many pilots. I'm going to try, of course, as usual, to see if I could do one of these. I have a feeling it's not going to be accepted, but we got to try. Failed to accept campaign.
That's weird.
RevengeOfTheSys.locals.com, guys. Just $7. Get Wednesday show, get Friday show. We have a whole bunch of stuff there for you guys and a whole bunch of stuff coming up. So go sign up. That's how we do this show every single day. RevengeOfTheSys.locals.com. Go sign up right now. You'll be really helping us out. We will be right back. Stay where you're at.
crown jewel of hotel breakfasts. The suites at the Point, at the Quahog, at the Harbor, at the Promenade, at the Goofy Squirrel.
I'm not a part of the sign, but I am a little nutty.
That's our next target.
I don't like it. I hear that breakfast buffet is like Fort Knox.
I'll figure out a way in. After all, I snuck into Brian Singer's birthday party.
Excuse me, how old are you?
Not of legal age anywhere in the world.
Have fun, tell whoever you want. Weirdly, no one cares about this.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it. Sign up on local, TrendAssist.locals.com. That's how we catch this show and how we keep doing it. So thank you, everyone, for being here. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some... hopefully some not political bullshit. That would be really nice. Want to check out New York? I always like checking out a New York bus system. Now, Mersh, I know sometimes you usually live in the
bus is like almost as bad as, if not worse, in the subways.
So it's like I those times when when for some reason they're doing construction work on the subway and you have to take a bus.
Yeah,
that's
fun. That's the best.
Like this.
Off my fucking nigga, bitch. Are you going to jail? Because I'm pregnant. Get off my nigga! You better get the fuck off my nigga, bitch! You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
You left your sandal.
What's up? Get the fuck, nigga! My nigga coming!
I like the guy who's just sitting here calmly filming it.
Yeah, he's like,
not even saying anything.
Just record this.
Get off the fuck!
I don't know, man.
Imagine what the guy who recorded that has seen that he hasn't recorded.
Well, at least they have now free subway, right? That's what the new mayor said he was going to do. Let them ride on the MTAs for free, right? You do that now.
Cool.
And the grocery stores now, the government-owned grocery stores, how are they doing? They cut OT. By the way, you saw they're cutting overtime with NYPD, and they're like, we can't live without overtime, so a bunch of officers are quitting. Ooh. City's falling apart.
Still looking to travel, but you want to stay far away from an airport.
That's what you were saying earlier, Mersh.
Travel expert, the travel mom, Emily Kaufman, joins me right now with some ideas to get your...
Oh, my God. What are you, a jump scare, ma'am?
Your vacation going
without when you
the
find
air
like
travel.
an animatronic in a storage unit after it's been there for like 20 years.
Yeah.
She's like if you found the Crypt Keeper animatronic in a storage in like a jackrabbit storage unit.
Stress. Emily, it's so good to see you right now because, listen, they don't call you the travel mom.
5 Nights at Frederica looking bitch.
Yeah, for real, dude.
If I see that on a black and white security camera, I'm out, dude. I'm fucking out, dude.
You specialize in focusing on families.
Do you remember in Arrested Development when the mom got the face thing done and she looked like a witch?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
maybe that's what she
Mallory
looks
Archer.
like. Yes, she looks like Mallory Archer with the face thing.
And I know that you have some choices for families that don't involve an airport.
Absolutely, Gio. You know, so many people are stressed out about the rising price of airline tickets and the TSA situation that's going
Go on a Carnival cruise. Die. The fly to that.
on. And yesterday was the first day of spring. So I've got some out-of-the-box ideas for
oh my
ways
God.
you
Can
can
we
travel
DS her, please? The
No.
fucking air is slipping past her fucking
without
teeth.
flying. And let's start with cruises. Approximately 75% of the United States are driving distance to a cruise port. And gee, you know how I feel about cruises, that they're a great value. For one price, you get your accommodations, your meals, your activities.
Bro, Carnival's super cheap. You should go on them. Like, they have real, like, I will go on a Carnival cruise if I were you. Because right now the prices are like super cheap.
It'll be shitty, but it's so cheap. It's like worth it.
$100, just eat all the food you want. Like, you know, find some black people, big deal, right? Big deal. But Merch is fine in those environments. Merch would actually.
I would thrive on a
Merch
Carnival
actually.
cruise.
If anybody would be fine on a Carnival cruise,
I would be like walking around like they'd be like, you know, the shrimp buffet and stuff. I'd just be walking around. Well, don't mind if I do. All people are throwing chairs around me.
Yeah, this is great.
People are just fucking strangling, fighting each
And
other.
then a white kind of looking black girl. Merch like, what up, baby girl? What you doing? Hey, let
Merch
me
would-
buy you some dinner. I'm kidding. It's all included. It's all included.
Merch would be like that meme where there's these two dudes fist fighting, all
Yeah.
these people fist fighting. There's just a guy enjoying his shawarma.
No,
I'd be
Mercer's
fine with
doing the broke boyfriend hug behind her because she got the drink package and he didn't. He's doing, yo, baby, give me a drink.
Let me
give
get
me a JMO. Give me a JMO.
Give me one of the mimosas.
Thanks, that'd be cool. He's doing the hugging her from behind while she's paying move. Bro,
I don't even like mimosas. I just like the way the glass look in my hand.
You know you're joking, but black guys have said that, and you know that's true. I want to look like I'm balling. Yeah, go on a cruise. I recommend that.
You pack and unpack one time and you're magically transported to different destinations while
And then you get the
transported.
norovirus. Sorry, come on.
Didn't get norovirus.
Look, there's downsides too, man. I've been on cruises, but there are downsides.
And there are a number of cruise
Magically
lines.
transported. Imagine getting on the boat and when it starts moving, you go, "This giant turtle is taking us where exactly?"
We should go on a Carnival cruise just to get content.
The
Just
cat.
fucking interview people and shit.
Oh my God, the ROTC cruise. There you go.
ROTC.
Just go on a fucking Carnival cruise and then just bring a gimbal and a couple mics. Just go around and just talk to people.
You like when I just searched Carnival Cruise and there's one of these cruise bloggers. Here's the title of the video. You ready? We tested Carnival Cruise Line, so you don't have to. Oh fuck! We sailed. Oh, this is a black guy. Sailed to a Trinidad Carnival, cruise. Can you imagine what that was like? No fucking thank you.
Offering deals and discounts right now, and one that I find very compelling is Princess Cruises is offering up to 50% off plus up to $400 in instant savings and on select
Just be a fucking gambling addict like Vegas Mike. They throw Royal Caribbean cruises at his ass all the time because they just want to spend money.
sailings. The
If you're in
third
the casino, that's the thing though. If you're a gambler, you just spend most of your time. You're in this beautiful cruise ship and you're in the dark casino because you could smoke in the casino too. So you're just smoking at the casino, playing blackjack or cards the whole time, and you go outside to the sink. Oh God, get the sun out of my eyes. Gross. Hey, baby, bring me one of those glasses in here. I want to look good in the casino too.
Bro, when we used to close the strip club at like 6 in the morning on the weekends in Hallandale, like when we would go outside after working all night, you felt like the vampires from the end of Dusk Till Dawn. Like the sun was already up. And it's Florida, right? So in the summertime, the sun's already up. And it's already 97 degrees at 7 in the morning. So you just come out and you're like, ah! You literally burst into flames.
and fourth guest in the same cabin sail absolutely free, and this runs all the way through April.
All the
Now
way.
listen, if you are going to go on a cruise because they are cheaper, I recommend the longer the cruise is, the less likelihood you're going to get hood rat people because they get more expensive and shit. But if you go on one of those 3-day Carnival cruises, think about that. It's cheaper to go on one of those cruises and eat for free and get the drink package and go into a club in Miami.
Through April. That's a brilliant idea right there. Okay, so train travel is something that you talk a lot about.
Yes, of course. I want to take a train like Joe Biden did. Everyone loved him. I don't want to take a train.
So what are some tips people can take advantage of when planning those long
Don't you want your vacation to go clack 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 clack?
Don't you want
fucking-
don't you want to take longer than if you drove? Take a train.
distance travels with Amtrak?
But we don't.
Do you want to share one toilet with a bunch of people for 4 days?
I seen one of these fucking luxury bus rides.
Oh, I've seen those.
Like in Korea somewhere. This dude took. You get like
Japan
a little,
and Korea do them, and they're wild.
You get a little sleeper cabin.
Have you seen the luxury trains in Korea?
Yeah.
These things
The trains are like obviously because you even have those in America. But I saw the buses impressed me because I was like, damn, you got a nice little fucking sleeper cabin. It was all nice.
Bro,
Oh, here you go. I got it.
Japanese
Whoa.
train?
Okay, here it is. $120 completely private first class bus. It's only $120 bucks.
Well, this is even nicer than the one I saw.
Look at this.
Yeah, Japan is wild, dog.
I like that it's called the Dream Sleeper.
Oh, this channel does like
Wait,
their whole
hold
day.
on.
so you gotta skip to
Where are there homeless people on the street? Where are there
No,
homeless?
you're not going to see those.
Virgie, where are there homeless people?
They exterminate them in
they're-
Japan.
Their homeless people have honor, so they actually just by
Self-correct, they
their own accord
self-correct,
stay out
yeah.
of- yeah, they
Yeah.
stay out of sight and don't bother people.
Does they have shame?
Yeah.
Virgie, is this one Dancing Bacons or is this one more like hotel?
You have,
sleeping
excuse me, you have to,
center?
it is a Japanese
Hotel
bus, so you
sleeping.
have to take your shoes off and put your slippers on.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Well, because people are going to be sleeping there, so it's not polite.
Cool Puma socks, bro.
This bus is a home.
Yeah. Bro, Japan, their fucking train
That's
that goes
pretty
all the
chill,
way-
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, and the whole seat goes back. It reclines into a bed. Everything, like, it's all sick.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't bad.
Yeah, there's white.
And there's different packages where, like, they'll come bring you dinner and food and stuff while you're driving.
Like, oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
there's like. Oh yeah, those things are dope. You pull the pin and then it fucking does like the MRE thing.
And it heats it up, yep.
Yeah.
Look at that, how cool is that shit?
The Japs are like what America should be if we didn't waste all our money
Yeah.
on illegals and
No,
wars.
it literally
You get
is.
your own bathroom?
We took American culture and fucking shoved it down Japan's throat, and they used that American culture to turn into this because they didn't have any black people.
Yeah.
Look. And now he goes back and his food's ready. That's fucking, dude. Oh, we suck.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
suck as a
the-
country.
We suck,
You
man.
would-
No, but the things that they
you would
have,
know-
it's like, fuck, man.
Bro, you would kill yourself if you seen the train. The train that goes all the way down south is so fucking nice, it's retarded. It has like tiny little like bedrooms in it, dude. It's fucking wild.
The private buses. I mean, that. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't want to look at stuff that we can't have.
Yeah, like dude, like the little capsule hotels and things that they have, you can live in Tokyo for like $5 a day.
Okay, and here.
And new details on the arrests of a fitness influencer. You may know him, Wesley Watson.
We are.
Hell
what?
yeah.
This isn't John Bravo. This is my local news.
Uh-oh.
This absolute Sharmuta.
Whatever he said.
Bitch piece of shit. Peggy Watson.
This piece
Reportedly.
of shit.
We're
Loves
now
getting
learning-
fucked in his asshole. Like he just got all the Bravo.
All the
points.
Bravo stuff. This guy's a huge Bravo fan.
He's
More
Bravo
about-
maxing.
Yeah.
The domestic violence incident that landed him behind bars. Local 10's Jackie Pascal is in Hallandale Beach with the details.
Wesley Watson is behind bars this morning after being arrested this week here in Hallandale Beach, and the allegations
Ma'am, you look at a correctional officer that would fuck one of the prisoners.
against the fitness influencer are disturbing. This includes beating up his girlfriend, leaving her with bruises all over her body. And now we are learning that Watson also faces more violent charges.
Oh, really?
Man,
Your Honor, this
I
is
wonder
not
how this is
the
going to
first or
help his
second.
lawsuit.
The best part is he's sitting there right now, and all he's thinking about is the haters.
Of course.
Time that violence has been alleged against Mr. Watson.
42-year-old Wesley Watson now has cases pending in Broward and Miami-Dade counties.
Oh, 2 counties.
We're here on 5 counts for Mr. Watson.
The fitness influencer was out on bond for allegedly taking part in a violent fight in Miami when investigators say he severely beat his girlfriend inside of this Hallandale Beach gated community. According to a spokeswoman for the Hallandale Beach Police Department, he allegedly physically restrained the victim, shook her, applied pressure to her neck, threw her to the ground, dragged her by her hair, and struck her multiple times, including forcibly slamming her head into a table. According to the police report, it was all because she went to a Miami.
No, it was all because he pulled off the gear for a while and he was getting made fun of because he was small, and he probably started just cranking a
cranking it
gram
up
of
again.
test and Tren into his body, and he's probably sort of kind of raging on her.
Heat game without Watson, and wore a
Oh, that's right, because she wanted to do a heat game on him. That's right.
shirt that showed cleavage.
He had his own personal employees threaten her. He had his own personal employees oversee her to see what she was doing on the phone, Your Honor. I think there's even made reference to the victim that she effectively felt that she was being held hostage.
The arrest report also says Watson threatened the woman's life and her family's lives.
Want to keep your family safe? Don't call police.
The Broward judge ordering Watson to stay away from the victim, to avoid drugs and alcohol, and to stay away from weapons and ammunition. The fitness influencer has nearly 40,000 followers on Instagram.
That's not a lot.
That's it?
And boasts a fitness coaching program online that promises people to become the man you admire.
And we have learned that Watson is already a convicted felon. Back in 2009,
You just learned this?
California, a jury found him guilty on multiple charges, including robbery and assault and battery. He was released in 2018, at the time saying online that he was sober and a better man, and that is when he started Watson Fitness.
So fucked. He has kidnapping charges.
Yeah, he's going to prison. He's going to prison for this.
Florida does not fuck around with
He did it in the
kidnapping, dude.
worst state you could do it in. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
Texas is the only one that's just as bad, but like he did it in one of the worst states
Yeah.
to do kidnapping.
Florida and fucking Texas will absolutely give you life in prison for kidnapping, dog. They'll do it in a fucking heartbeat.
First, a bold customer service move appears to be paying off. This segment is sponsored by Burger King, whose president chair.
Whoa, hold on a second. Wait. Sorry, I got to bring something up. This is new. We have had, and we've covered on this show, I'm covered on Daywave too, but we've covered on ROTC a lot too. Whenever local news do like, oh, let's taste a new Whopper, let's taste a new Wendy's fries, it's a paid advertisement.
Of course.
This is ABC Nightly News is now saying this segment is sponsored by Burger King?
Well, at least they're saying it's sponsored.
This segment is sponsored by Burger King. A woman was found bound and raped in the
Yes,
Minneapolis forest.
Oh my god!
In the back of a McDonald's.
Imagine they do. Yeah, there's that story in Miami with the two kids right now. They just kidnapped and raped that girl, and they stuck like rocks in her mouth and shit. Could you imagine being like, "This is brought to you by Chick-fil-A"?
God
They keep bringing up that it's at a McDonald's. That would be so. They're really emphasizing that the crime happened at McDonald's.
This story brought to you by Burger King. 75 children were found trapped in a secret basement under a McDonald's in Miami-Dade County.
Oh, fuck.
Customer service move appears to be paying off. This segment is sponsored by Burger King, whose
Look, can I tell you something? She's been doing this for a bit. Look at her face when she just had to say Burger King. Look at her soul die. Just look at her. Here, I'll just keep look at her. Look at her face.
service move appears to be paying off. This segment is sponsored by Burger King, whose president
Oh yeah, she's disgusted.
shared his real phone number for customers to give him feedback. Now he's announcing some big
Yeah, his real VoIP number that he made for this bit. Yeah, we know.
changes. Our Lori Bergamato has the details.
And the company launched a new ad campaign during last night's ceremony, paying tribute to its customers
is that
and
number
its
still
famous.
is that number still active? Because it would be really funny to just call and go, "This is Ronald McDonald. You better watch your back. I'm fucking coming for you."
Whopper. The company's president, Tom Curtis, is here with me. Good morning.
Is he gonna say the N-word? Look at all the crowns.
Hi, Lori.
So, Tom, the campaign announced some really big changes.
It sure did. And really what the ad was about,
He puts on one of the crowns and a Latin choir starts screaming.
or the ads,
The big thing they're doing, they're bringing back the Burger King Kids Club.
are about the story of an iconic American brand told in 90 seconds. So it's really about what made us famous, the rise of Burger
The long chicken sandwiches, dude. We all know.
Yeah, it's the only thing that
King.
keeps me going.
And then where we kind of experienced the decline. And then how over the
Yeah, when you got rid of the long chicken sandwiches, dude.
last few years, we've been on
Also, the BK broiler used to slap. I don't know why you got rid of that.
a big comeback. And that's the exciting
Come to
part
Burger
that I
King,
get.
where we put mayonnaise on our fucking propane-flavored burgers and serve you the worst onion rings you've ever had.
Come to Burger King. You want to eat a breakfast sandwich since it's a croissant? It just fucking melts when it's in the microwave. Or how about this? You want some Cinnabons that some fat guy just threw in a fucking microwave? I know that. That fat guy was me.
To be a part of
By the way, if you're lucky, they put it in the microwave.
I definitely have got the cold Cinnamonis before. It's like the worst thing in the world. Like, what the fuck, man?
I
One
will say though,
job.
their double cheeseburger still fucks.
It was
I'll eat a double
inspired
cheeseburger.
by a listening
I
campaign.
eat a Whopper or like eat Burger King like once a year. I get through like 3/4 of it, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't need this.
Just a
anymore
Rodeo
this year.
cheeseburger is what I like with onion rings, dude. Onion rings, little BBQ.
So about 3 weeks ago, I gave my number out.
But I'm
to
crazy, Virgie. I put like my chips sometimes in my sandwiches. People call me wild and out there.
What?
Yeah, they say
You
like
can
I
do that?
Yeah, they say I'm wild and out there, dude. Also, other quirky things I do is I dip my fries into my Frosties, and I don't own a TV.
America.
Wait.
Yeah, I know. I'm crazy.
In your Frosty?
I know. I'm one of these wacky wild men that what I do is I get my fries. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're going to use some tomato juice? Not me, dude. I dip it in my Frosty. People go, this Royce guy, wild man. Fucking wild man. Let me tell you what Mersh does. Mersh does, he asks for mac sauce on the side. Don't put it on a sandwich. Puts his fries in it. Loco, S.A.
Psycho.
Loco. The secret. I love every time these fucking assholes. I think places have these secret menus and it's just like bacon on it or something.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, that's not that.
I could have just asked you for bacon on it.
I know. I was expecting,
I do
several
the same
thousand-
thing now at Wendy's to that signature sauce. Fucking fries.
I gotta
boom.
try it. I haven't tried that yet.
Calls maybe, and it was going to be some.
MegaCon. You know what they had at MegaCon? You know that Cuban restaurant that we like at the airport?
Yeah.
Had a stand there.
Nice.
I ate a Cuban sandwich. Fire.
Yeah, that place was
fire.
So great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's in the good terminal. It's not in the shitty Spirit Airline terminal.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's in the Delta, like the Southwest. That's
good
the
one.
one. Yeah.
50,000 calls.
Oh, it's crazy how like Orlando really does have two terminals, and one is like so nice, and the other one's the ghetto.
The ghetto. It's the ghetto. Yeah.
People telling us how we can get better, what they loved about.
Okay, I'm sorry, but look, I do understand. But what's appealing about that? What's appealing about that? Just
It looks like it wants to die. Why was I made?
Yeah, he's currently talking about things that sucked about Burger King that they fixed. So I
Okay.
think this is supposed to look bad.
That burger
How
looks
we
like
can get
Mr.
better,
Bill.
What they
Remember
loved
Mr.
about
Bill?
Burger King. I've only gotten to 1,500 of those calls, but I'm going to keep working at it and dig through the rest over time.
I believe that you will. And the Whopper is really iconic. So changing it must have been a huge decision.
Yeah, you have to be very careful.
How did they change the Whopper? They changed the Whopper? What did they do?
Careful when you're messing with an
It just looks like the normal Whopper.
icon. And the Whopper
Yeah,
is
those
an
are
iconic
definitely real Whoppers.
I was once when I was a teenager and I worked at Burger King. I know I never bring it up. When I was there, our Burger King was one of the newer ones, so they picked it to film a commercial there, like an actual TV commercial. And they had me come in that day because and yeah, fuck yeah, I'll get paid not to work. Yeah, just to watch people film a commercial was actually pretty cool. So the way they make the Whoppers look like that is all the Whoppers, while they're waiting, are half cooked. They don't cook them all the way because they want them to look bigger. And then they just leave them in a vat of like olive oil. So when they pull them out, they're shiny.
Yeah.
Same thing with the lettuce. There was a guy sitting there like picking out like the perfect pieces of lettuce and like the tomatoes. And you can't eat any of those Whoppers. They're prop Whoppers.
Product. It is loved. So we had to be very
Proppers.
nuanced in the changes. So the changes are somewhat subtle. So there's a creamier mayonnaise. There's a pillowy glazed bun, as you can see. That puts the fresh
Ew.
ingredients in a tuxedo instead of a leisure suit. And then we package
It's
that.
a fucking Burger King burger. Let's relax here.
Guys, I don't
Pillowy
want you
glazed
to,
buns.
hey, fast
Yay.
food places, I don't want you to change your food. I want you not to charge $19 for a combo.
Yeah.
Because at that point, for that, you go to Chili's, right? No, for real, think about it, right? You'd
Yeah.
rather go to a
No,
fucking
you're right.
restaurant. I'll sit down. If I'm going to pay a little bit more and get a triple dipper, why wouldn't I do that? Why would I go to Burger King? You know what I
Bro,
mean?
if anything,
and they're going to
bro.
they have booze, and they're going to come serve me, and I don't have to sit in a drive-thru and have some black lady yell at me. Not even that. I went to one the other day that was 100%, Wendy's, it was 100% AI. 100% AI. Like, the whole order, no one even talked to me. It even replied back, and it was just some angry black guy gave me my food.
Bro, the
Oh,
triple
well, that's
dipper
the
was
Wendy's by my house does that now. It's just
Yeah.
totally AI. and
I
then you
hate it.
just- here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the triple dipper's what? It's like $17 before tax, like around that, right?
Give or take.
You get like three. You get a choice of like three things,
Yeah,
bro.
triple.
Even B Dubs now, Buffalo Wild Wings now is doing. You get 4 choices of like a lot of shit for $20.
That's see what
Hell yeah.
again?
Yeah,
Why would you
dude.
go to Burger King?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fucking point, dude. I have a fucking sub shop right down the street from me that fucking for $20 you can get 2 fucking gigantic fucking subs. What is the point of fucking any of these places?
Queef Vapes, $20 says chips on a sandwich, Mo Crunch in my munch, fries dipped in a Frosty. Fucking psycho.
Yeah, I'm not a dipping Frosty. I'm not dipping fries in a Frosty guy.
You know what I do? Once. I do it once. And then it's ketchup. Dan Snot says, in my Frosty. Dan Snot says, I will go on a Carnival cruise. I've stayed on a hotel at MLK Boulevard in Portland. I don't know. Just pay me for it. SPLC Investigator says, please pray for Chuck Norris Gun Club our condolences. No, the real Chuck Norris.
Did he die?
The real Chuck Norris died. Genocide Circus, be sure to hit BK President. Oh, there's a number. Yeah, but it's going to be a voicemail. Anything over on YouTube, Mersh?
Not one.
Okay.
Not one super chat on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Real nice.
Man.
Real fucking nice.
Out here slaving over a fucking stream deck.
Slaving over a stream
Slaving
deck.
over a stream deck.
Is it a hot stream deck?
A hot stream deck? Oh, speaking of hot.
We're plus-size park hoppers. Come along with us as we embark on our first ever Disney cruise. We stayed the night before our cruise at All Star Music, so we could use
Tater
Disney.
tots and bacon and eggs. What fucking shit.
Bro,
Everything about this is shit.
On a paper plate.
I was watching this video the other day about this dude shit talking like modern like metal bands and calling it fucking he called Sleep Token Disney adult metal. And it was fucking hilarious, but his B-roll was all footage of fucking the park sloppers.
That's really funny.
About Disney adults, dude.
Transportation to get to the port. We started our
These
day with the
bitches are in the internet zeitgeist
Oh, yeah.
now.
Breakfast of Champions Mickey waffles. For some reason, they just taste better shaped like a mouse. After
Why? Because it feels
You're
like it feels
retarded.
like you're killing. Actually, you know what? As someone who lives right by there, you're getting less waffle for your money.
breakfast, we stopped by the gift shop for a few last-minute odds and ends.
Was it that chafing cream you need?
Sarah and Deanna wanted tumblers for the ship, and I needed a new
You don't
magic
already own tumblers? You don't own various tumblers?
But they needed one for the ship, stupid.
band. Does anyone else love buying new things before going on a trip? We checked it.
Yeah, like toothpaste.
Yeah, toiletries.
Right, shaving cream.
A new neck pillow.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Yeah, maybe some new socks. I was running low.
Batteries for my earbuds.
Yeah. Oh, you don't buy Magic Band?
Whatever.
For the bus, and they gave us this adorable complimentary Disney Cruise Bus magnet. I've
That's worth the $7,000 for a cruise.
always seen these buses and only ever dreamed that I'd go on one myself.
Yeah, they're just gonna stick you in storage because of balance issues.
Wow, you
actually-
you never dreamed you'd go on a bus that had a Disney cruise wrap on it? Wow.
No, I never dreamed that. She dreams very low. She has very,
Seriously.
very easy dreams to achieve.
I've never been on any kind of cruise, so to be able to do
I
this
never thought I'd be on a crew on a giant boat for cheap.
Yeah,
that has shrimp on it.
together for the first time is so much fun. They played these super funny Mickey shorts on the bus. If you haven't seen them, they're
I
on
bet they're hilarious.
I bet they're so funny.
I bet I would be dying laughing at them.
Disney Plus, and we love them. We watch them all the time. We also managed to get a little bit of reading in before pulling up to port.
Hey, you're going on a cruise ship. You gonna steamboat any black guys' willies? I mean,
big she is,
you're already
dude.
built like Bluto.
Look how big she is in that chair. Though.
I know.
Canaveral.
Which one?
But just certain perspectives when you see them, like her
Yeah.
up close, man, is rough.
Well, in the time that like we've been covering them forever, Stephanie keeps getting bigger. They're all getting bigger, but Stephanie's getting the most noticeably bigger faster because she is now eating at the rate of the bigger ones. Look at her arms. But when there's like, look, don't get me. As a fat guy, trust me, I
Fucking
was a fat
Popeye
guy.
arms.
Fat guy for a long time, but like when you start getting concerning fat, is you start getting fat in weird places.
Yeah,
like
the
your
forehead.
forearms. I don't care how fat you are. When your forearms start looking like that, your body's saying like, I have run out of places to store
Yeah, we're
fat.
putting it in the forearms
I'm putting
now.
it in forehead. Then when you get forehead fat, like airsoft fatty.
That's the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Seeing the Disney
man,
Wish in
airsoft fatty when you start looking like what is it, the crash test dummy man, like the
Yes, the perfect
indestructible
person.
guy?
Yeah, yep.
person for the first time was so surreal. We definitely didn't realize just how big it is. When we got to Port Canaveral, we went
That's like when I saw them in person. I had the same feeling. I didn't realize how big they were.
through security, and before we knew it, it was time to board.
I'm already there. Bored, I mean.
So we're the PSPH family. Stepping onto the ship for the first time was so surreal. We still
You want to go on a Disney cruise ship, which is still just, it's still a cruise ship run by Filipinos, but this Mickey's there?
Yes.
Also, with probably a Filipino guy in that too?
had a a few hours before our rooms would be ready, so we decided to have lunch at.
Whoa, you're right, Mersh. The angles, there's certain angles
It's
that are
not flattering.
I mean, there's not a good angle. I get it, but these angles are rough.
Marceline Market. This is their buffet style quick service.
No,
and we
you're right, Mersh. They're not flattering. They're flattening.
Yeah.
Really liked it. We also got to
Dude,
meet up
honest to God, if I was gay, if I got on a cruise ship and as it was leaving the shore, turned and saw all of the park sloppers, I would panic.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be so excited because they're not. I'm not trapped in there with them. They're trapped in there with me.
Fair.
Really liked it. We also got to meet up with our friends Rodney and Sarah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Rodney and Sarah. Hold on. Are these some new recruits? Look at these ones.
We checked into our staterooms before the muster drill. We were easily able
And we were very upset because it wasn't the kind of mustard we were expecting.
to book connecting staterooms. We'll do a more in-depth
Oh boy,
tour
you
of
have
these
to squeeze in that little hallway.
staterooms in another video. One of our favorite things about day one was decorating our door. I'm a big Swiftie, so of course we had to do an
You're a big everything. Anything you're a fan of, you're big.
Eris theme. The muster drill was quick and painless, and then we
Yeah,
had
and you're not Swifty. You're not Swifty at all. We've seen you.
The mustard drill was disappointing because there were no corn dogs there.
back out to the adult deck for the
He's
sail
a
away
little
party.
less swifty, a little more swampy.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes for the sail away party were
Yeah,
electric.
chapped thighs
By
roam.
this time we were in
I'm a little bit country. She's a little bit cinnamon roll.
full vacation mode.
That was a good one too, Betsy. That's just them farting in sequence because they had that buffet.
beat me to
They
it.
had that buffet, so they're all farting in musicals. That's what's called a toot.
We still can't get the sound of that horn out of our heads. It's so magical.
What?
They can't get a horn out of their head, dude.
That seems insane.
We headed back to our staterooms to change our outfits and then saw our first show of the trip, Seize the Adventure. This show was so much fun and had so many of our favorite Disney characters. Disney cruises feature rotational dining, and we'll do another video on that later. But
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Spider-Man, no, I ordered the steak, not the fish. Can you do me a favor?
Look, I'm not trying to ruin people's fun.
I'm not trying to make anybody's worst day ever at the cruise.
But, like, where's the magic? Like, you know that's not Spider-Man, right?
What?
Wait, what?
I thought it was Peter Parker was on vacation.
I understand why bringing children to Disney makes sense. And I understand that you go, oh, man, that's really the character. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be nice and magical and fun. You're adults. Like, you know it's not really the princess from Frozen. You know it's not really Spider-Man.
Anyway, the way they look, mostly Miles Morales would be interested in them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
our dinner on the first.
They're not adults in their brains.
That's true. They're scrambled in there.
Like, these bitches really probably think they're meeting Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Later. But our dinner on the first night was at Worlds of Marvel. The food here was
And everyone was marveling at how much food we ate.
delicious, and we even got to meet Spider-Man. After dinner, we headed to the Luna.
They even got to meet Spider-Man. Are you
You see
excited?
my point, though? Like,
yeah.
It's not,
Lounge
though.
for Broadway trivia. Not to toot our horns, but
We were
toot,
very
toot.
well behaved on this trip, so Santa Claus is going to bring us a lot of presents this Christmas.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Broadway trivia. Not to toot our horns, but toot toot, we won.
Yeah, you beat a bunch of kids. Great job.
We celebrated our win by ending the night with a silent disco. This was honestly so much fun and the perfect way to end day one. Like this video to see our vlog.
No one else.
Bro, imagine going to the silent disco and you take your headphones off and all you hear is them farting.
Yeah.
It's just quiet and them just farting.
Oh no! Don't make me think of that. Come on, man. It's just, and it's you could. See, the thing is, you take your headphones off first because you'd smell it first, right? Yeah. You smell it first, and then you're like,
"What the fuck?
Is there something? Is there a gas leak?" And then you just seeing these fucking fatzos dancing
Not
around.
to toot our horns, but toot
There you go,
toot,
they're
we
tooting their
won.
horns.
We celebrated our win by ending the night with a silent disco. This was honestly so much fun and the perfect way to end. Like this
That
video
was
to
a wet one because of the buffet.
see our vlog from day 2.
And they're making enough money to go on these cruises now. Fuck, it's our fault, man. It's everyone's fault that makes fun of them. It's our fault. We're just feeding them. But I guess it's worth it, dude. I was at. Okay, so check this out. This story I'm about to play reminded me, and I actually took a photo of it and sent it, and I forgot to say it. So I was over in Tampa, not this weekend, but last weekend at, like, I think International Mall, I think. And I was at the mall, and they had one of these Bitcoin machines, okay? Check this out. The Bitcoin machine was working, it was active, and it says current market price of Bitcoin, and it said 96,000.
Oh, they're always lying.
And I go, but let me tell you about how much. It said current market price of Bitcoin was 96,000. And I look at it and I go, I was excited. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's going up. And I go look at my phone at Coinbase. I'm like, it's at 71. What are you talking about? Bro, it was like $26,000 off.
You know how they get away with it? It's in the terms that they only update the Bitcoin jam they only update the price of the Bitcoin every so many hours.
Yeah, but that wouldn't even make sense. It was never 96,000 in those hours.
I know, and then they also have in there that they add like 20% to the value of Bitcoin. So like they're not telling you the value, they're telling you their value.
That's crazy.
All right, cryptocurrency kiosks are popping up like ATMs in stores all over the state. About 400 of them are now in use.
You know what the worst part about using, because I know neither of you have ever used one. You know what the worst part about a Bitcoin machine is? The worst part about using one? You have to type in the Bitcoin address.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
in Minnesota,
and it's an ATM touchscreen in a lot of cases.
Bro, that
so
I would never get it right. No.
You have to type out a
I don't think I've ever
address.
sent Bitcoin ever without copy and just pasting.
No, just copy paste. You copy paste.
Yeah, no, you have to type it out on this shitty ATM touchscreen.
Nice.
That's like way off from your finger.
A lot of lawmakers want them to simply go away. And one police investigation discovered that they're used most exclusively for victims of scams.
Well, one of the biggest Bitcoin ATM manufacturers has a deal with Circle K, where they're like in all the Circle K stores.
Yeah, that's why we were covering.
Yeah.
Remember, we were covering it. They were trying to go after Circle K, and it's like, well, it's not Circle K's fault.
No.
Our Capitol reporter Corin Hoggard talked to one of the victims and found out why the machines are such a problem for investigators.
The fake investigation into fraudulent activity on David Richter's bank account was very convincing.
Oh, okay, so you fell for an Indian scammer, a Nigerian scammer.
Me the case ID, he gave me a reference number.
Scammers were sophisticated enough to assume the names of real bank employees and federal investigators, and they needed Richter to fix the problem with cryptocurrency.
They wanted me to take money out of my account to deposit into the kiosk machine.
Richter has an extensive background in financial services and fraud schemes, so he may seem like an unlikely scam target. But once he put $4,600 in cash into a crypto kiosk, it transferred anonymously and irreversibly. Crypto fraudsters' most common victims are people over the age of 60 and anyone who doesn't know much about crypto.
I still know very little about it, but I know to avoid it now.
People who regularly buy crypto typically don't use these kiosks.
No, man. It's all done online, dude.
Because the fees are high and the exchange rates are bad. In fact, an Iowa Attorney General's investigation found that between 95 and 98% of transactions using these kiosks are people actively being scammed.
It's untraceable money, and so, it seems like the perfect currency for criminals.
Minnesota legislators passed a...
See, this is the reason why this stuff gets fucks with me. Like, yes, do I think that these Bitcoin machines are 100% used for scams? I get it. And I would never use one. 100% I get it. But I don't like these laws that do this because then it's like, okay, so basically you can't transfer your cash into Bitcoin ever if you don't want to?
Yeah, it's...
That's the part where you start losing me. You know what I mean?
Just catch the guys doing the fraud.
Mm-hmm. Law 2 years ago requiring the kiosk owners to limit transaction amounts and refund victims in certain situations. But police detectives say about half the cases they're seeing go around the limits.
Bitcoin ATMs continue to be one of the most common and damaging tools scammers are using here in Minnesota.
Minnesotans have reported millions.
No, one of the most dangerous tools that scammers are using is boomers' sense of entitlement. That's what they're using. What they're using is boomers' sense of self-worth and feeling that they're owed things. That's what they're using. And the fact that they're stupid. That's what they're using. And the fact that no matter how many times I cover these romance scams on Daywave a lot, and no matter how many times you sit there and you tell them, no, you're not dating Jethro Gibbs from NCIS, they will say, yes, I am. And no, that's real. Like, John said it on Daywave. You know, John Porter, Salk, he was talking about how he has a friend of the family whose mom fucking sold
really
her house.
dating Mark Harmon?
Yeah, thinks they're dating Mark Harmon.
Nice.
Sold the house, will not listen to her daughter. Like $250K down already, I think, something like that. And it's like they think that some Mark Harmon, yes, that's right, Agent Jethro Gibbs of the NCIS, is just gaga over some 85-year-old woman, and they really believe it, and
It's awesome.
And look, man, I don't give a fuck if you're stupid and you do that, but the part where it gets me like furious is where it's like you have these kids that were like, my mom never worked a job in her life. My dad lived this all as inheritances for the whole family. She blew our inheritance on fucking Mark Harmon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the worst one was a young fat bitch. I thought she was dating the Stranger Things guy. Oof, that one was bad. She divorced her husband and the father of her child because she thought she was in a relationship with one of the dudes from Stranger Things.
My dad has a friend who fucking took out a loan with his house as the fucking collateral to send this fucking Nigerian $5,000. Dog.
Everyone I know either knows somebody or somebody in their family that they have fallen for something like this. Everyone I know has somebody. And it's their self of entitlement, and then they're stupid because what I tell boomers is the same thing they tell us when we say we can't afford gas and Zoomers can't buy houses anymore and stuff like that. I go, hey, do me a favor, pick yourself up by your medicated shoe straps and figure it out. Figure it out. What you told us, go figure it out.
Walmart needs greeters.
Yeah, Walmart needs greeters. Hey, go work. Go work like the rest of us.
In losses. So the same lawmaker behind the 2024 guardrails is now pushing for a complete ban. She says they can't completely stop fraudsters.
Bro, there's been ones where families have had to take out power of attorney to stop them.
But they can make the crimes harder by taking away some of the tools.
If we can get rid of these kiosks, these fraud machines, that's a barrier now.
Crypto kiosk owners say the proposed law goes too far.
It is not the kiosk operators that are facilitating these scams. It is the scammers.
Richter eventually got a full refund because of the 2024 law, but he's hoping his story helps encourage lawmakers to pass a ban. Bills to ban the kiosks are bipartisan. And if
Notice that these boomers always say, I'm too stupid to learn something new. We have to pass more laws. Figure it out. Go figure it out like the rest of us have to figure it out, you fucking loser. They're not passing any fucking laws to help us.
No.
Boomers are absolutely the worst generation
Absolutely.
that has ever fucking lived.
The greediest, definitely the greediest generation that's ever lived. Like, I mean, I can't think of a generation that has been given so much more and thrown it all away. Or sold it to China. Steve's Lament. I like that Mickey Short's on the bus as well. My favorite is the 1937 classic. Mickey has a sit down with Adolf Hitler. Genocide Circus. It sounds like it's a nice cruise until they eat all the food 2 days into the trip, and suddenly you're trying to escape from the chunk zombies from Resident Evil Requiem. Anything on YouTube, Mercy?
Yes, James Graham for 2 just said, sloppers are the people who wave at parade balloons.
Or clap at the end of movies.
Yes. Well, they do that because they recognize the parade balloons as their kin.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, did you see the any of this?
No, I haven't yet.
Just dropped. Remember Justin Timberlake was trying to sue for this not to come out?
Have you watched it?
I've watched a bunch of clips.
Yeah, you
It's
got
like-
Royce. You saw that. Can I just say this is my favorite? My favorite part was at the end when he was reading, like when they were booking him at the station, and he's reading it, and he looks at them and goes, "White." I'm just kidding.
Like, I don't know why he's like. The funniest part about this is that he fought it tooth and nail, and it's like
you're doing
not
right now?
even that bad.
It's not that bad.
Like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9.
Guys.
Followed by a series of small steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be heel to toe. So you're going to be clicking your heels as you're going. Arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're going to look
Guys.
down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following
He's hammered.
my friends back to my house.
Bro, he's really hammered though.
I'm not like
What's wrong, Justin? You don't understand the choreography?
Yeah. Come on, buddy. You should be. This should be natural to
I'm
you.
not doing anything.
I'm
just
sorry. Are your
following
feet not in sync?
my friends back to my house.
Will you do these tests?
Sure.
Okay.
And then the cop was like, "You guess who's gonna have a suspended license?" He's like, "It's gonna be me." Sorry, I can't. Done.
Okay, explain to me 9 heel.
Saying his driving privileges are going bye, right?
They are. They're going bye. That's so stupid. He's going to be on a suit and tie at the court hearing.
You're gonna be clicking your heels, arms by your side. Just wait until I have you go.
Like this?
Arms by your side. So here's the small steps around, followed by 9 heel to toe steps back. Okay. Again, as you
And then
walk, you're
kick,
gonna be counting those
push
steps out
away,
loud, looking at your
kick
toes.
left, twist,
spin,
bye. Did I get it?
I could do that one. Arnold Nicotino over on Ko-Fi says, "I just got called a Rizless pedo. I'm so down bad I can't even take the undies off a kid." Talking about Lindsey Graham. Lord Pepsi says, "Speaking of Whoppers, shout out to the GOAT, Wendy Whoppers."
I don't know who that is. Is that like a porno chick? It sounds like it'd be a porno chick.
It sounds
Yeah,
like
it's probably a boob lady from like Russ Meyer movie.
Yeah.
This way.
Yep, same way you went.
Those steps back.
Yeah, you're going to jail, bud. You're just walking.
Around. You're gonna be looking at your toes. I'll tell you when to begin.
Just you look at me. Just as an example.
Just balance, whatever. Just bring it right back up, okay?
Yeah, but you knew got some free publicity.
Oh.
That Ron Reed guy that thing was on there.
Right back up.
Hi, are you with Justin? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're doing a couple tests on him. Okay.
Help us.
What's up?
Help.
Wait, this is from the Timberlake thing? Because I've seen this.
This is from 6/18.
Somebody was watching. I guess I was like maybe in half
When was
not
this?
paying
This was a couple
attention.
days ago.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, this is very recent. This
Somebody
was
was
dropped.
watching this on their stream, and I remember seeing the crazy lady and not knowing this was
Help-
the Timberlake.
help us?
Yeah, this woman's nuts.
What's up?
Help.
Oh, because he's famous. Is that what she's trying to
Yes.
imply?
You need help?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. We're just doing a couple of tests on him. I need you to hang it over here just so you don't
Okay.
interfere with him. Okay.
She was doing that seeing if he would play ball thing, and then she
Yeah.
was, I'm just kidding.
Yep. Good. So I'll tell you something. Yep.
At one point, the cops are like explaining to her that he's going to jail, and she goes, "Please, guys, like I know so, like you guys have to. He's Justin Timberlake."
I have it right
mean,
here.
like-
I have it.
I'll
Yeah.
take you right on. 9-7 headquarters, 132 and 192.
Okay. Ma'am, do you have another way to get home?
Can I drive?
Have you been drinking?
No.
You haven't been drinking tonight?
I had like one glass of
You've been drinking.
wine.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Okay,
drive.
no problem. How are you related? Friends?
Friends,
or-
obviously.
Okay, if he's okay with you driving.
How are you friends? In what capacity is a woman like that friends with Justin Timberlake?
Driving the
Manager
car,
or
you
something
don't
like
look
that.
you look you're fine to me, but
I don't look fine
you look
to you.
fine to you. It's
Oh,
okay.
I was like, wait,
Yeah, no,
what?
if you look under the front of the car.
Hold on, what do I look like?
You look under the front of the car.
Do
It's
I
fine.
not look good?
So no, you're fine. So
Stop it.
DWI. Yes.
No way. Don't say it.
Yes. Just come back with us. Okay. So you're okay to drive. Okay. I don't see any. Your eyes look perfectly fine. Your speech isn't slurred.
You're
you're
arresting Justin Timberlake right now.
You're arresting Justin.
Can you? Yeah, we're arresting Justin Timberlake. If Mercer's gonna get arrested for it, so it's Justin
Sir,
Timberlake.
he personally brought sexy back.
Yeah, actually, she does that.
You're talking about the man who personally, single-handedly brought sexy back.
There was a time in this country where there was no sexy, and this man single-handedly brought it back.
Do you know how hard it is for a white boy to do R&B and dance and be taken seriously in this country?
He did it Britney Spears, dude. Come on, cut the guy some fucking slack.
He fucked her when she wasn't nuts.
I know.
Yeah.
Stop
And
it.
the cop's like, look, as rad as that is,
I'll allow it.
Yes.
What?
He was driving drunk.
He wasn't.
Every single one of our customers.
What do you mean?
So at this point, so listen, this is a private matter with us and him. Okay, I can't really talk about it too much.
Okay,
just
okay,
know
I
he's
got it.
he's coming with us tonight. He's
Where?
not going home.
Tell me where.
The police station.
Which one? Sag Harbor?
Yes.
On Main Street.
70 Division Street. We release him when the judge sees him in the morning.
There's no way.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna sleep in jail like the rest of us do. if we
In
bring him.
Sag Harbor Jail. Let's calm down.
That's how this works, okay? So I wouldn't, so unless you want to sit in a police lobby for the next 9 to 10 hours. SD, okay, let me ask him, I got it at this point. Mr. Timberlake, is SD okay to drive your car
Does
home?
not have anything of any of him at the jail?
It does. I think it's at the end.
Do you care if she takes your vehicle tonight?
Oh no,
You
I
okay
don't.
with that?
Give me that. I guess I don't have that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, hold on.
So
the Oh, here you go.
because we want to make sure you do this right.
You got it, Pessy?
No. I think Royce. think
I got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here.
My partner here.
Wow, he is lit.
My partner here.
Been there, bud.
Yeah, it's midnight in June in the Hamptons.
Huh?
Of course he's lit.
Here, I don't know the details. Obviously, I wasn't the one to stop you. My partner here observed you some kind of traffic violation, started a traffic stop, believed you have impairment, did a series of routine tests on you, right? Field sobriety tests. Okay, you performed poorly on those. Okay, based off
Man,
of
your wife Jessica Biel's gonna be pissed.
You perform poorly on those tests, much like you perform poorly in most of your movies.
Yeah, who's bad?
you are intoxicated.
Okay. I'm gonna reread this again. We're gonna go through the rest of it, but at this
No,
at
I
this
got
point,
you. I got you.
At this rest of it, okay?
Because, like, guys, I don't mean no harm. Like,
I understand. A week or two in their life, right? You had too much to drink. You drove the car, right?
I missed.
I observed you.
Can I get your autograph? My wife's gonna love if I get your autograph.
Just so I know.
Dude, they throw the whole book at him, and as they toss him like naked and beaten into the cell, Hulk goes up to his ear and goes, "The Backstreet Boys send their regards."
Oh no!
Oh! And this clip I did see when they show him where he's gonna be sleeping tonight.
Oh, this is the white thing.
So you're being held for the night, and then in the morning is the arraignment. So in the morning, usually around 9:30.
Being held all night?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's
It
true.
might not be this one. You might be over at the other one, and they actually have blankets for you.
You guys are wild, man.
And again, like I said, you can make a phone call if you would like. The attorney and things like that, you're allowed to call right now if you wish, or you can call later.
Yeah, at any point you want to make a phone call, let us know.
Yeah.
Right.
You are entitled to have phone calls.
He got the nicest police officers on the face of the fucking planet.
Well, because he's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, and thinks he's fucking is you know.
He handled it well, though. He didn't. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any real evidence of him being a real
Look,
prick
man,
about it.
Man, getting a DUI now, if you're a celebrity, doesn't fucking really mean shit. If you would have killed
He didn't
somebody,
do anything beyond, come on, and they're like, can't do it. He's like,
Yeah.
"All
Let me
right,
tell you,
this
no,
sucks.
no body cams, he wouldn't have been arrested.
No.
No way. I doubt it. The way they were acting, you could tell.
I'm surprised they have body cameras in Sag Harbor.
Revenge of the Sis.Locals. Anything on YouTube?
No.
Revenge of the Sis.Locals.com, guys. Wednesday shows. Go check it out down below. That's how you really help us out. Please go do that right now. We could really use it. Everything's really expensive. Even the gas prices are. We're not raising our prices, so, you know, help us out. Petsy, you'll be streaming next?
Yeah, dog. Pash Bash every Monday.
Virgie, streaming tonight?
It's like a 50-50 for today. I got I got a lot of dogs in the fire, Papa. I got big things going on.
That's cool.
So that means nothing.
All right, cool. Yeah, Merch Nightwave?
Yeah, I'll be there 10 o'clock tonight.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. Check out Daywave tomorrow. I got a lot of dogs in the fire. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm like Virgie. A lot of things. Doing more things than him, that's for sure. Fucking Rumble Creator Payout Program. Okay, bye.